How's it going, guys? Just way back again with another video. Man, feels good. I love being out in nature. Nature is very healing. And the title of the video is Your Greatest Power. And your greatest power is something actually that nature can show you. Nature can help you get in tune with, get in touch with. What your greatest power is, that is your intuition, your sixth sense, your higher self, the God within you. Like the Bible says, God breathed into man. So God is actually inside of you. God is inside all of us. God is everywhere. God is in this tree. God is in the ground, in the air, in the sky. God is in the space. God is everywhere. God is everything. God is love. Love. God is consciousness. God is energy. God is vibration. God is literally everything. We have different names for it, but it's everything. And that God is within you. And we all have that intuition. We all have that gut feeling. We've all heard of this gut feeling, and we've heard to trust that gut feeling. But more often than not, we do the opposite. We ignore that gut feeling. We seem to think that we know better. We seem to think that we can outthink our gut feeling. The thing is, even science has proven this. The electromagnetic field around the heart is way bigger than that of the brain, which means the heart can figure out things that the brain cannot. The brain is analytical. The brain is about survival. The brain honestly lives in the past. It's like a simulation. It thinks about things based on what has happened before. But your heart is connected to something deeper. Like I said, God is love. And your heart, that's where the love is. I have been doing my best to follow my intuition, to follow my gut instinct, to follow what I know to be true, to follow my path. If I didn't, my path would be a really boring one. And most of my life was pretty boring, at least to me, because I wasn't doing what I wanted. I wasn't doing what really made me happy. I wasn't really paying attention to myself. I was always looking for advice outside of myself. I was looking for people to tell me what to do. And honestly, in society, they teach us to want people to tell us what to do. Because they tell us what to do our whole lives. We're being told what to do our whole lives. So we get used to it. We get used to being disciplined. We get used to being graded. We get used to, we get told there's either passing or failing. I'm telling you, in life, there is no failure. Because without a failure, there would be no life. Nobody gets it right the first time, or the second, or the third, or the fourth, or the fifth, or the sixth. Failure is an illusion. Failure is nothing. It's like saying a baby fails if they try to walk and they fell down. They failed. No, they did not fail. Failure is just a word. We gotta be worried. We gotta be conscious about the way we use words, and we gotta be conscious about the power that we allow words to have over us, because words are indeed spells. So know that there are spells, and be wary of when somebody's putting a spell on you. My grandma was in the hospital, and I was in that room, and the person next to her, the doctor came in. First thing that the doctor did before he even asked any other questions, he literally put spells on her. And he's like, let me see your family history. Your family has this and that and that. And of course, we've been told if our family has something, there's a higher chance that we'll get it. It's genetics, they call it. But that's putting a spell, because once you tell somebody that they had a higher chance of getting something, the mind is like, I might have that. It's crazy how powerful the mind is. But many of us don't know that. Many of us don't go down this rabbit hole. We don't go on the search for the real truth. We believe that the schools have our best interest at heart. We believe that the government has our best interest at heart, that the doctors have our best interest at heart. But honestly, you got to take care of yourself. You always have to take care of yourself. Nobody else is going to take care of you. There is nobody else. There is only you. There's only you. Everybody else is reflecting what is going on within them. They're having their own journey. They're going through their own things. They're learning their own lessons. Yes, you can learn from what they're learning, but they don't know you. And they're not there to save you either. They don't owe you anything. But you owe it to yourself to seek out the truth, to take care of yourself, to find out who you are and express that and be that. Unconditionally. Love yourself unconditionally. But you do have to know what your greatest power is, and that is your intuition, that is your gut instinct, that is your heart. You cannot keep ignoring who you are. You cannot keep running away from who you are. You cannot keep numbing your emotions. If you're feeling sad, depressed, angry, whatever it may be, it's because you're out of alignment. It's because you're not in tune with your higher self. You're not in tune with your intuition. You're blocking out your intuition. And trust me, you can keep on doing this and it'll go deeper and deeper and deeper, because then, you start from one thing. Maybe you start watching TV, you start eating junk food, and you start doing drugs, and then it can just go on, and it can go on and on and on until you die. To me, in my opinion, when we don't follow who we are, when we don't follow our intuition, and we are not in tune with ourselves, we might as well be dead, because that is not living. To live is to be in tune with who you are. If you don't get in tune, if you spend your whole life not being in tune with who you are, never looking to be who you are, you live a very long and painful life of suffering, and you will believe that life is suffering. And when you believe that life is suffering, you will get more suffering. But your intuition, your instinct, the God within you, your higher self knows who you truly are and knows what you're here to do. So it's best to just surrender to that, to surrender to yourself, surrender to the universe, surrender to God. Surrender to love. And be that love. Do your best to be that love in every moment. And yes, you will fail, quote unquote. You will have moments where the ego takes over. You have moments when you aren't loved. You have moments where you react in a negative way, and it's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. Nobody is grading you in life. Nobody is grading you, and nobody really cares, to be honest with you. Everybody honestly cares about themselves. They don't really care about your failures. If you do something stupid, they're not really gonna hold that against you the whole time. Just let it go. Relax. Don't be worried about failing. Be worried about not living. If you're gonna live, if you're really gonna live, you're gonna fail. You have no choice but to. And that's okay. In failure, you learn. And failure, guess what? You get to know what you don't want, so you can follow what you do want. And you also get to know that this is not the right way, that there is another way. And you keep on going. That's called life. That's how you learn how to walk. That's how you learn how to talk. That's how you learn how to write. That's how you learn anything. So don't be afraid to fail. Keep on failing. The more you fail, the master is the one that has failed many, many more times than the student. But you have to get in tune. And to get in tune, I will be making some more meditation videos. I do have some on my channel if you have asked for meditation videos and you're watching this. But meditation is crucial. It is crucial. Meditation will keep you at peace. It will keep you calm. If you can meditate first thing in the morning, it's amazing. Before you grab your phone, before you allow something to piss you off, meditate. If you're pissed off, you can meditate. I've gotten pissed off and been able to meditate. It depends. But if you can meditate, that is a great thing. If you can go out into nature, that is a great thing. If you can surround yourself with like-minded people, people that are out there looking to grow, people that are out there that don't want to judge people anymore, that don't want to be fighting, competing, that want to come together and build a community and be one and grow together and fly together, because we know if other people are succeeding, that's your success as well, because we are all connected. You got to find people that are looking for this truth, that are looking for the truth, Not a truth, but like the truth. Love, people that are looking for love, unconditional love. So love yourself unconditionally and love yourself enough to find out more about yourself, to go within you, to read the right books, to watch the right content, to put yourself in the right environment, to make the right decisions. And yes, you're not going to be perfect. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes all the time. I fall down all the time. But instead of beating up myself about it, I keep on going. I learn from it and I move on. And I keep going where I want to go. I keep following my path. I keep following my intuition. I keep following my gut. I keep expressing my gift. I keep expressing myself. And I keep connecting. I keep living. I keep loving no matter what. And I know that my intuition, I know that it will always be there with me. That no matter how far I may fall, my intuition never leaves me. God never leaves me. My higher self never leaves me. The universe never leaves me. The universe always has my back. And I know that everything happens for a reason. That everything that happens in my life is there to help me move to the next level. It's there to help me grow. It is there to help me find out more about myself. Because in order to find more about yourself, you have to know who you aren't. And you find out who you aren't in those failures, in the times where what you get is not what you wanted. That's when you find out more of who you are and what you want. So I'm not so hard on myself. I accept it. It's a part of life. It's happening. It's gonna happen. And I enjoy all of it. I enjoy the process. Life is not really so much about the destination, but it's about the journey. It's about the process. It's about what's happening. It's about right now. So get in tune with the present moment. Get in tune with yourself. Connect with your higher self. Get your intuition back. Get rid of the voices. Eat better foods. Food is information. Everything is information. All your senses, guess what? Your senses make sense of information. And since everything is information, air, the wind, the sun, the water, everything, you touch something, that is information. You're getting information from that. So what kind of stuff, what are you putting on your body? What kind of information are you putting on your body? What kind of chemicals is going on in your body? What are you smelling? Are you using are your household cleaners filled with chemicals? Your lotion, your shampoo and all that stuff, is it filled with chemicals? I don't even use lotion and shampoo as much as I used to anymore. I barely use lotion. I do like shea butter or coconut oil. But what are you putting on your skin? Like, if you truly start eating well, eating high water content foods, you're not gonna need lotion, really. You're not gonna be ashy all the time. You're gonna need so much less. You're not gonna need deodorant. You're gonna want your natural smell, because your natural smell, that is information. That is you. They have us blocking ourselves. They have us shaving our bodies and putting deodorant and perfumes and colognes and putting all these things all over our bodies. Literally, not only are we covered up with our clothes, but we are covered up with all these chemicals. It is really disgusting, and we're not being able to be our true selves, and people can't even really see who we are either, because our information is corrupted. So let go of all that stuff. Be more of yourself. Get in tune with your intuition by not covering yourself up so much. Use natural things. If you would not eat it, don't put it on your body. If it could kill you, do not put it in your body. Don't put it in your body, don't put it on your body, because your skin also eats. Febreze, that's full of chemicals. Get away from that. Like, if you're smelling it, that's also information. If you're looking at it, information. It's all information. You taste it, information. You feel it, information. So, are you putting a bunch of inorganic information inside of you? Of course, inorganic information will turn you into an inorganic being. Fake foods will turn you into a fake being. It's all connected. It's very, very simple. And that information is corrupted. It's going to corrupt your natural information. It's going to affect you. It's going to affect your DNA. So you need to take care of yourself. Take care of what you're allowing in you. And do your best. So no matter where you are, you can meditate. You can find some place to go out in nature and reconnect, disconnect to reconnect. Your cell phone is also information. Take a little break from the cell phone. Take a little break from the technology. Take a little break from the social media. Take a little break from people telling you who you are, and figure out who you are. Only you can tell you who you are. Only you know who you are. You have to pick and choose in life. You have to make decisions. You have to choose which path you want to take. And I'm so glad that I've taken the path that is true to me. I've taken the path that makes me happy. I've taken the path that I resonate with. I've taken the path of love, the path of freedom. Freedom is not about being able to do exactly everything that you want to do, but freedom is about being able to be yourself and not being afraid to be yourself. Because so many of us are just afraid to be who we are. We would rather be anything than who we are. We go through all these different things rather than be who we are. If you can be who you are and not be afraid, I'm telling you, you have more freedom than most of the people on this planet. So focus on that. Just focus on being you every day. Every day, be a little bit more you. Be a little bit less afraid. You've been afraid of doing something that you want to do? Do it. Do it and don't care. Don't judge yourself so much. Don't call yourself names and things like that. Just love yourself. Because it's like, this is me and I love me. Don't be ashamed. There's no reason to. So that's my video. That's your power right there. Your intuition. Get in tune with that and follow it. Follow your heart. You know, meditate. Go out into nature. Eat real living foods. The fruits. Real organic foods. The food, I'm telling you, the food is amazing. The food really kickstarted my journey into being more of myself. You know, your senses, you are what you eat. You are what you feed your senses. So be wary of what you're feeding your senses. If you want to be more of yourself, stop holding on to so many things. Let things go. Let things that are not you. You came onto this planet knowing who you were, but then you've been picking up things. You've been buying things. You've been consuming things. You've been putting things on you. And now you're heavy. And you just need to let all that go. Even take off your clothes if you have to. Because once you're naked, you can't hide behind anything. You can no longer hide. That's you. That's you. You can no longer hide. You can't hide behind your clothes. You can't hide behind your makeup. You can't hide behind your materials, anything like that. Your jewelry, your status, that's you. Like, you came in here knowing who you are. And when you came here, look at a baby. Look at the power that a baby has. A power has the family to... A baby has the power to literally bring a whole family together without saying a single word. Without saying a single word. Because words are energy at the end of the day. You know, words are energy. And we are beings of pure energy. So we don't even truly even have to talk. Nowadays, I allow my energy to speak for myself in most situations. I don't have to say much. My energy talks for me. That's also your power right there. You are energy. We are beyond words. We are beyond labels. We are beyond anything of this material world. But we get stuck on this material world. So let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just let it all go and just be you. And you can be you no matter what, regardless of anything, any situation. You know, you could lose your job, you could lose your home, you could lose whatever, but you are always there. You are always you, no matter what. None of it defines you. None of it. So, there. You're always powerful. You don't need anything outside of you to know that you're powerful, to know that you can do anything, to know that you can be anything that you want, to know that you are creating your own reality, that to know that you have, you know, you're cooperating, you're co-creating this existence, you know, with other people, but you have a relationship with the universe, with your higher self, with your intuition, with God. You have a relationship, you know, take care of that relationship. That's the relationship only you have. So if you like this video, hit the like button below. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.